Hi everyone, so we're just going to start with exercise 1, and the first thing you were asked to do is open the image Jason Dark. So I have it open here, and as you can see that it is pretty dark, particularly in around Jason himself here. So point 2 then, brighten the image using a levels adjustment layer. Now remember, the adjustment layers are over here because we can just brighten the picture, but then that's destructive and you'll never have the original. So we can go down here, click on this guy here, and just click on levels. Alright, so the little levels palette comes up here, and we can actually just take it out here and make it a little bit easier for us. Okay, so we want to brighten it up. So if we just pull this guy a little bit over here, you can see that that is doing a pretty good job. Maybe pull that in there. So there, that's roughly okay, about there. And so that's fine. I can push that back in out of my way. Now, point 3 was crop the image to a vertical a little below the fingers. So we come over to our toolbar, which is over here on your left, and we're going to pick the crop tool, which is this one here, which is like a square with a little line going diagonally through it. So I click that. Now I bring my cursor then onto the actual image itself, and I wanted a vertical, so wherever I'm going to start, I actually hold down the left mouse button and drag it across here like that. Now you can see that I've cut it very tight there to the elbow, but I don't have to go and do it all again. I can drag on these little handles here. So move your cursor until it changes to a double arrow, and I can just pull it out. Similarly, whoops, I lost it altogether there. Similarly, up at the top, when it changes to a double arrow, you can stretch it out or stretch it in. These ones in the corner then can be used to change both length and width. Okay, so let's see. I'm happy enough with that, just below the fingers, so I'll bring it up a little bit. And when I'm finished and I'm happy, you can see that the outside has darkened now, and what's in the middle here that's bright is what you're going to keep. So all you have to do now is double click in the middle of that. Okay, so now I've cropped it. The next point asked me to resize the image to 5 cm wide while maintaining the aspect ratio and a resolution of 300 dpi. So I go up now to the top menu bar and I click on image, and I come down to image size. And as you can see here, you have a number of different options for resizing. You have pixels and inches and your resolution here. So there's a drop down bar beside the inches, and I'm just going to change that to centimeters. So as you can see, the current size of the image is 5.428 centimeters wide, and I'm just going to change that to 5.00. Okay. Now, because maintain aspect ratio is ticked here, when I just click in the height box, it will automatically give me the right height to maintain the aspect ratio of the image. And there we have it, it's just moved into that itself. The next thing you are asked to do is the resolution. And the resolution is currently at 350, so I'm going to move that down to 300. Okay, so I'm happy now that my image size is 5 centimeters wide and the resolution is 300. So that fulfills point 4 of exercise 1. I click OK. Now, point 5 then asks me to flip the image horizontally so the subject is looking the opposite way. So the command I go up to again is image, and this time it's flip horizontally. And I go image, and when I click once, there you go, it's automatically flipped. So it's asking me now to export this as a high quality JPEG for printing. So the best way to do that is go to File, then Export Optimizer. Now, when you want top quality and you don't want any compression, what you need to do is click on this little checkbox here called Lossless. Okay, and you can see now that the quality is grayed out, and that will give me a top quality image for there. Okay, And you can see that the file size down here is 613.69 kilobytes, which is quite big for an image as small as that. So I want it for printing, so all I have to do now is click export and choose wherever I want to save it, and then just click on save. Now that's point 6 done. So the next thing we need to do is resize the image for the web at 72 dpi and export the image for the web at 60% quality. So we have our high quality one, and then we want a lower resolution one. So with this image open, I can go back up to image and image size. And this time I'm going to leave it at the same size because it hasn't asked me to change the actual size of it. So you can see it's still here at the 5 centimeters or thereabouts. So I'm going to change my resolution now down to 72 dpi, which makes it suitable for the web. Remember, 300 for printing, 72 for the web. And I click OK to that. So now you can see my file size, the quality, you can see it even there now has reduced. So the next thing I need to do is export it at 60% quality. So I go to File again up here, Export Optimizer, and I can untick my lossless here now, and I want it at about 60% quality, okay, which would be there. Now I can zoom out of that. I have it zoomed right in there to about 50%, and you can see, or even at 100%, that I have a very small image with low quality here ready for the web. And I just click export. But remember to change the name so that you don't overwrite your print one. So this time I'm just going to put in Jason Dark Web and click save. And that's exercise 1 completed.